Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. Welcome to my channel where we make content about digital products, making and selling them. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about my Etsy experience recently, like my first month selling on the Etsy, how was it, and I'm gonna be deep diving into that. So let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up and consider subscribing if you want more such videos. We have other channel where we talk a lot about making money online as a creative person, as an artist. The link is in description box below. Also, we have a digital product bundle planner if you're looking for planning your digital products, getting started with that, ideal client avatar and everything. That actually that is PDF download. The link is in description box below. Anyway guys, let's dive in. Now with the Etsy, I have a love and hate relationship because I used to think in the beginning of my art career to start with selling on the Etsy my art products. So I started with the first Etsy shop that I was having back in the 2021. I get the few sales and then I was actually working on some other project in the background. So in 2022, I didn't get any time to work on the shop. So I left that shop like that only, and then I shut down that shop. But now back in again in 2023, since I had a long time thinking about having a successful Etsy shop in my mind, so finally I decided to get started with the Etsy again, and this time taking it really seriously, because before that I wasn't taking it seriously. So I was doing a couple of the research about what to sell. Digital products are quite hot, and since I'm an artist, I was thinking of selling a digital art or something like that. Then I came across other YouTubers talking about the PNG sublimation, like you can create an art or a graphic image or any kind of a digital art, and then you can sell them as a PNG sublimation, and people can use it for their t-shirt designs, for their mugs, for print on demand, or for any other specific purpose. It would be in the 300 dpi and PNG sublimation. So that thing was I was having in my mind. So I decided with my Etsy shop back on the 7th March of 2023. Okay, this is a brand new shop. I don't have any sales history. I never uploaded any products on this shop, so it's a completely brand new. I started with that and I uploaded a couple of the PNG sublimation. Now since I'm an artist, so I created them digitally using an application. So I created these using watercolor brushes in the application and created these PNG sublimation, and I started selling them, and I was looking for a price point, like how to price the Etsy products. Now since the PNG sublimation, I found that people are selling from $1 to $5 a single PNG sublimation, but if you're actually bundling up, then depending on how many stuffs you have in the bundle, the size will going to vary. So I started with the fresh new, so I don't want to be making it too much complicated, so I didn't bundle up them. I was selling the single files, and I made my own art, so I have a unique identity with that particular PNG sublimation. So I started selling for $5 because I find that if you're selling at $1 and $2, it's really hard to profit out what you're selling on the Etsy, because Etsy will going to take the 3 cents listing fees, but plus they're also going to be taking a transaction charges and all that stuff would be there. So profiting out from the product, if you're just pricing it $1 or $2, would be really hard, and you are working on the shop. Okay, so I am making these digital art, and if I'm selling at a completely low price, I won't be making much of the money. At the end of the day, it's not profitable for me to have an Etsy shop. So that's why I priced my PNG sublimation at the $5, because I think that $5 is quite reasonable rate, and also I'm profiting out, plus also I'm giving a lot of the stuff. So like I'm creating a PNG sublimation completely handmade. Okay, it's not taken from somewhere, so I have my unique identity with my own unique art style with creating that. So that is something new and unique. So I was thinking of trying with the Etsy ad in the beginning, because I hear that getting the first few sales on the Etsy is not easy, because you don't have a reviews, you don't have the sales history. So Etsy will not going to push your products that fast as they are pushing the other people's products who have the sales history and reviews behind them. So I thought of that, but then I also hear that some YouTubers saying that if you are having a good amount of listing, you are expecting to get the sales fast. So starting with the 7th March, I started uploading the products, PNG sublimation. So I'm uploading 2 or 3 PNG sublimation every single day. I made the first sale for my PNG sublimation 21st March with 57 listing in my shop. Okay, I was quite consistent in the first month on uploading the products, uploading and making these listing lives, because you need to have listings live actually to sell them. And since PNG sublimation is a very competitive niche, if you're not sub niching down, like choosing a specific niche or sub niche, it would be hard to get the sale. So I completely sub niche down and pick up my own style of the artwork. I pick up that niche that was really focusing on a particular type of ideal client. So I go very deep dive into that and I started making the sublimation that. Now regarding getting the first sale, I only make the first sale in the first month. That was I was having a sale, like I was offering a discount on my products, so I made $2.99 from that particular sale because I was keeping my listing on, I think 30 or 40% off. I'm not really sure about that. That's why I made only $2.99. The original price of the item is $5, but since it was on the sale, so $2.99. So from 7th March to 21st March, this much time it took me to get the first sale. And by the time I hit my first sale, I think I was having 30 listings in my shop, 30 or 33, something like that. So I had a quite amount of listings in my shop. The person who purchased my PNG sublimation, my product, wasn't from my family member or friends. I've seen a couple of the YouTubers getting the help of their friends to get the initial sales, get those reviews, so that they see the initial sales and reviews fast, so that they are going to get the next sales fast as soon as they can. But it was a random stranger on the Etsy who came across my shop and who purchased this listing. They didn't review my product and I just messaged them to actually review them, but they didn't review it. And I don't want to be pushy, so I just sent them a message once. Maybe I could be wrong here. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do something about the reviews and getting the reviews from the people. But that's my experience. Now regarding the Etsy ads, that thing I want to cover over here. Now in the beginning of the first week or so, I wasn't running any ads on my shop, but I think after a week I started with the Etsy ads, and I was having the ads for a week, and in that 1 week I made the sale. Now obviously I'm not profiting out right now because I did the ads for $8. Like I did the ad for the entire week and it cost me around $8, and in that 1 week ads I made one sale that was $2.99. So I'm not at all profiting right now, but I got the first sale by doing that ads. And I see that in the beginning you need to lose the money to make the money. Like that's the entrepreneur world. If you're going with the paid advertising or something like that, you have to invest the money in the beginning to expect some sales, and that's what I had in my mind. I never thinking of about profiting my Etsy shop in the first month. I was just thinking about focusing on getting the first sale as fast as I can. So that's why I invested in the Etsy ad. Now I've seen some of the people utilizing the Etsy SEO without going with the Etsy ads, and they are making money by that as well. But I thought that I was a little bit impatient and I was like, I want to get this for sale fast as I can. So that's why I was having the Etsy ad, and this is my experience of 4 months selling on the Etsy with 56 or 57 listing in my shop. Now we're gonna see in the next second month, that is in the April, how the sales will going to go and whether I'm gonna be running more ads or not, or whether I'm gonna be making more listings or not. But that's my experience with the Etsy for the first month. And I can say, guys, there is a huge opportunity on the Etsy, but in the beginning I find it is really hard. Like you are getting the views. I was getting the views, okay? I was getting the views, but conversion ratio was not that big until I get those ads running, and then more people are watching my listings and then they are actually clicking on that and converting it. So that's what I can say, that in the beginning it would be a slow process, but eventually I think that it will going to pick up. So let's see in the next couple of the months where the shop leads me. And that's my experience. Hopefully you find this video useful. Let me know what you think. If you're selling also on the Etsy, what's your experience? I would really love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll gonna see you in the next video, and I'll gonna keep you updated with this Etsy shop, guys. Okay, so I'll see you later on. Bye guys.